She's here. Hey, Mindy. This is Mindy. Hi friends, it's Drool Bats. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to do something a little bit different than the usual horror movie reviews. I wanted to make a little kind of welcome celebration video. We recently got quite a few new subscribers, so welcome you guys. And we also have had some people who've been here with me along the way for quite a while now, and they just make reviewing movies fun, and I love hearing what other people have to say. These people have kind of encouraged me and shared their thoughts along the way, and I just wanted to celebrate all of you guys and welcome the new people. So consider this a little celebration video. So I'm here, I'm Drool Bats, and this is Drool Cats. No, I'm just kidding. This is Mindy, though. I can't tell if the camera... Hey, Mindy. Well, okay, she's sleeping. But anyway, so we have a special guest with us today. She's neither seen nor heard, but she is here. Apparently October is Get to Know Me month, according to Instagram, and there's this this Instagram Get to Know Me challenge going around with a couple little prompts, and I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I think that'd take forever, but I thought it was a cute idea, and I thought it might be fun for you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit outside of just what you see in the reviews, I guess. So I hope this is a fun video. It's not what I usually do, so it's probably gonna come across really clunky, but anyway, I'm gonna try. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and welcome to the channel, those of you who are new. I hope this is fun. So, brief bio, my name is Drool Bats, and that's not my real name. What? I know. I picked the name Drool Bats because when I made this channel, I was still applying to jobs. I hadn't graduated from college yet, and I'm also now, I'm thinking of going to grad school, and so I just kept the name because I heard that in some cases, potential employers or potential schools that you're looking to get into will like Google you and try to find weird things and bring them up in either the job interview or the admissions interview. And I just figured, you know, I'm doing this for fun. Why do they need to be involved? So that's why I'm not trying to be secretive, but I will probably reveal more like my name and stuff at that time. But for now, that's why I go by Drool Bats. It's not my real name, but it's the name I love. It's my code name. So I'm 23, but my birthday is really soon. It's coming right up, so I will soon be 24. I graduated from college last year. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in history. I graduated cum laude. I'm not trying to brag, but I did work pretty hard on my grades, so I'm gonna brag about it for a little bit. I worked in Chicago briefly as an auditor, kind of. We weren't officially called auditors, but we were basically auditors. And now I moved out west and I work at a museum. Hope that explains a bit about me. I'm thinking of going to grad school in the future, potentially, because I kind of started working at the museum where I work now on a whim. I didn't think it would be a permanent job, but I actually quite like it, and I'm actually thinking about making working in a museum a career. I really like it, but the problem is most bigger museums require a master's degree in curation or a couple of other museum-related studies that my college didn't even offer. What else? I think that's everything. So now I presume the thing you'd want to know is, why did I pick the name Drool Bats as my code name? I'll tell you the short version. Do you see this creature here? Sorry, she just like put her hand on my leg, her paw on my leg. But anyway, so I lived in this dorm that was built in 1910, and it was falling apart. They did not do very good renovations on it. Water came out of the pipes brown. Part of the banister fell off the stairs at one point. There's no elevator, it was just stairs, so like, you know, you could face bad stuff if you fell, I suppose. The whole building was just falling apart, and they had this top portion. It's not quite an attic, but I guess you'd call it an attic. Anyway, and they said the attic is condemned, don't go up there. There are bats up there, and one girl tried to tell us that there was a ghost named Margaret up there. Anyway, and they claimed, oh, in the past we had bat problems, but we won't have any this year because we put like sealant around the windows so the bats can't get in through the windows. Well, joke is on all of us in the dorm. I was asleep one night and I felt something hit my head. So I turned on the light and there was a dark shape flying up above me. Yes, so I put on my glasses and it was a bat and it was, chittering and flying and I was like, oh my gosh. It was about 5 in the morning and it was December, so it was like really dark outside. And so I tried to get my RAs to wake up because I didn't know what to do, and they didn't respond. And in the past, they would tell us to call campus security because they were security/animal control. Well, they didn't answer. So I was like, well, it's like 5 in the morning and I'm really tired and I want to go back to bed. So why don't I just take care of it? So I grabbed a tennis racket, badminton racket, some sort of racket that was in the hallway, and a styrofoam cup, and I caught the bat and then I took it outside, got rid of it, and I went back to bed. The RAs the next day were complaining like, oh, hey, someone was making a really big racket, this morning, who was it? And so I was like, hey, I was trying to get your attention. They're like, what was up? So I explained that there was a bat and I needed help, but I didn't know what to do. So I was like, well, no one's here, so I just captured the bat and took it out. And they were like, oh, you touched the bat, you have rabies now. And I was like, no, I don't. But they're like, you have rabies. So anyway, the college made me get rabies shots. And this was literally during the start of finals week. And I had 2 finals the next day. And I had to get rabies shots before I went and took my finals. And it was very bad. But my friends thought I was so cool. And they were like, oh my gosh, how brave of you. You caught a bat, blah, blah, blah. And so that was my claim to fame around campus, was bat catcher. She was unfazed. She caught a bat by herself, and so the drool is in reference to rabies, like the drool of rabies, and then bat, and then Z, because I thought that'd be cute. So that's why. That's my code name. It's kind of an inside joke, but now you're in on the joke too. So now I'm going to do the Instagram Get to Know Me challenge. I'm not going to do every question because I think that'll make this go on for much too long, but the first prompt is 10 random facts about me. So here we go. The first fact is I have 3 pets, Chekov, who is a cat, and Annie, who is a dog, and Mindy, who is another cat. This is Mindy. The name Chekov, I think, confuses people a little bit because they think she's a boy. Chekov's a girl, but I can see why people are confused. Annie and Mindy are also girls, but I think that's a little bit more self-explanatory. Chekov sometimes joins me for horror movie reviews if I get to review during the daylight. At night, she kind of does her own thing. As you can see, Mindy is here with me. Are you awake, Mindy? Say hi, Mindy. She's not amused. The second fact about me is my friends. I'm trying to pick interesting facts. So I hope this is interesting. My friends call me Planty Auntie because I rescue a lot of plants that are not doing so well, and I kind of nurse them back to health, and I'm pretty good at it, so I have quite a few plants scattered here and there. They make me happy. So that's a fact about me. So my third fact, I don't really do zodiac stuff that much. I don't really care about horoscopes and things like that, but my birthday is a cuspid, which means it's on the cusp between 2 different zodiac signs, and apparently in more recent years, whether or not cuspid zodiac people are a thing or not is under debate amongst people who are like zodiac experts. Some people are like, no, when Libra ends, the 22nd, Scorpio begins the 23rd, or I don't even know. Or some are like, no, Libra ends the 23rd, and that's when Scorpio begins, making it a cuspid. And there's a couple, I think every sign technically has a cuspid with another, but anyway, I'm a cuspid. So that's a cool fact. My next fact is I love My Chemical Romance. I love them too much.
bars when you're out on your own. If I crash on the couch, can I sleep in my clothes? I spent the night dancing, drunk, I suppose. If it looks like I'm laughing.
I know it's not cool to still like, you know, emo music or whatever, but they're a good band, and I really like them, so definitely counting that as a fact about me. I don't care if it's cringy. On that note, I guess another fact about me are some bands I like, because a couple people have asked me that in the past. I really like MCR, obviously. I really like the musician Julian Casablancas, and as a result, I've gotten very familiar with some of his other projects. I really like The Strokes. I really like The Voids. I really like this British band called The Vaccines. I don't think they have a single bad song. There's this singer named Curly, and she's Estonian, and I followed her for about 9 years now. She's really great. She does quite a variety of different types of music, like electronic or like ambient music. She's kind of interesting. So anyway, there's quite a few other bands and stuff I like, but if I talk about that, I'll be here all day. So that's, I guess, just a little bit of what you can expect to hear if you go on a road trip with me. I hate mechanical pencils. I also don't like coffee. I am an introvert. That's another fact. Some of my hobbies are, I really like playing Sudoku. If I'm watching a horror movie and it's getting boring, I will often play some Sudoku while I watch. I really enjoy going on big hikes and walks. I do that quite a bit. I have a pedometer and I count my steps. Oh, she's rising. She's rising. Hi, Mindy. Going back to bed. She's putting herself in timeout. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, my facts about me. So Sudoku, I really like going on long walks. I have a pedometer that counts the steps, and I try to get in a contest with myself. I really like baking, and I know that's not technically a hobby, because cooking and baking, you have to do that to stay alive, technically, but I'm actually pretty good at cooking. I'm self-taught, but I'm very good, and I'm getting to where I can do a lot of complex things, thanks to Food Network, so I feel pretty cool. What else? I like diving. I like swimming, but especially I like diving. I don't know why. That's like, I'd rather dive than swim. It's just really fun. Listening to music and watching horror movies, obviously. I read a lot. I don't know if that's a hobby as much as just something I just do, but I do a lot of reading. I think that's it. I think that's everything I can think of right this second. I'm gonna count the code meaning behind the name Drillbats as my last fact, because I think that's kind of a fun anecdote. So the next prompt is 9 things I do every day. And that seems like kind of a lot of things, so I might not say everything I do, but I put sunscreen on every day. I pet my pets every day. I spin a fidget spinner every day. I got one as a joke back during the height of fidget spinner madness, and I used to be like, ooh, fidget spinners, those are stupid. Those are for little kids who have no discipline, blah, blah, blah. Someone gave it to me, though. They're actually really fun, and now my friends, as jokes, they give me custom fidget spinners. Like, I have one with bats on it. I have one with aliens on it, and they're pretty fun. So just as a joke, I spin those, but they're pretty fun. So I do that every day. I listen to music every day. I try to beat myself with the walking and step counting every day, and I read every day. I don't really do that many interesting things every single day. I do a lot of things regularly, but that doesn't mean I do them every day. Maybe I'm taking this too literally, but I'm trying to be honest, okay? So the next prompt is 8 things that annoy you. I think that's gonna be way too long, so I'm gonna cut it down, but the first thing that annoys me is people not driving safely, specifically not using your turn signals, going above the speed limit, things like that. Drives me crazy. Like, you are operating a vehicle that is 2,000 to 6,000 pounds of metal, depending on what model you're driving. Like, take it seriously. Okay, I hate when people let the dishes soak. It's so gross. Like, with some dishes, sure, you really do need to let them soak, but most of the time, people who let dishes soak, they don't want to do the dishes, and they're hoping somebody else will come in and do them for them while they're soaking, because somebody else will want to use the sink. Sneaky tactic, bad, don't like it. When I was in college, I shared a little suite with 2 other girls. One girl did a lot of baking for a club she was in, and I only would like, I'd cook like 1 or 2 things a day, but I would like use like 1 mug, and then I'd, you know, I'd wash it out after each use and then like make more food in it and stuff. And then the other girl, hi Mindy, didn't really eat there. She ate at the cafeteria. And the girl who did all the baking, one time she made a bunch of stuff for a holiday club party. It was a holiday party for a club she was in, and she let her dishes soak literally for 11 days. My other roommate and I were like, when is she gonna clean the dishes? There was mold on them. It was so gross. It's disgusting. The next prompt is 7 things that scare you. And again, I think that's too many, but the main thing, I mean, obviously besides like, you know, fear of death and dying, which like I think most people have, I guess my big fear is I hate moths, and like that might sound silly. I hate moths more than I hate spiders or other creepy crawly things. Another fear I have is getting lost in the wilderness. That's never happened to me, but I do walk around a lot and I go on big hikes, so it's like it technically is always a possibility, and it just seems really scary to me. I guess another fear I have is the strokes going on break and never coming back. Oh wait, they're already doing that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't have that many crazy fears all the time. The next prompt is 5 things I can't live without. Definitely my pets, you know, friends and family too, but my pets, they're my little friends. I love them so much. Sharpies, they are the best writing instrument. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. A lint roller because, oh, hey, this is Annie. Are you walking away? I can't tell if she's on screen or not. Anyway, Annie has long hair and Mindy has long hair, and their fur gets everywhere. So definitely need a lint roller to survive. What else? A hair dryer. I have really thick hair, and so when I wash it, it'll stay wet for like 4 to 5 hours if I just try to make it air dry. I guess the 5th thing would have to be horror movies. So I skipped a bunch in the middle, and then the last one is 2 things you wish you could do. Obviously teleport is one. I think that's the best superpower. What do you think is the best superpower? What superpower would you want to have, I guess, if you could have a superpower? Because I would want to be able to teleport or turn invisible, but I think teleporting would be better, just by a little bit. What are you doing, baby? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Why are you trying to bury your food? Okay. I guess the other thing I wish I could do is make horror movies. I actually am in the process of making one, though. I'm not very far into the process, so it's probably going to be a while, but I'm really excited about it, and I don't know, I hope I can share it with you guys once I get it completed, but I wish I could just make movies all the time. Hopefully you have some insight into who I am now. I hope that was fun. I've never really made a video like this before, and it was surprisingly awkward, kind of just trying to talk to the camera about me. I don't know, I've never done that before, so it's a little bit weird and unnatural. But anyway, I hope that was a fun video, and I'd love to hear about you guys. If you have any answers to those questions, I'm gonna post them in the description so that you can answer too, because some of you guys I feel like I know you already, but I'd like to get to know more of you guys. Anyway, I hope that this will count as a little celebration, because I'm feeling very grateful for all of you guys being here with me as I go on my journey of reviewing horror movies, and I'm very excited about getting to interact with you guys more. Anyway, I hope that this was fun. I celebrate you and I welcome you, and I hope to see you again in the next review, which will be coming soon. Okay, bye guys, thank you. Watch, she's gonna, ooh, baby. Baby mode. Baby weeby. Sometimes she'll put her paw on her face and scratch to pretend she's cute. Because she is cute, but she'll be like, look how cute I am. See, watch. Oh, just kidding. Okay. You're going for the direct approach. Okay, you win. You win, cutie booty. No, 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 no. Mindy's just chilling. Oh, I told you. Aw, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, Sunny's attacking.
Okay.